Hello, good people of YouTube. Mountbatten here, and today I have 3 clips for you that none of them are really worthy of their own video, but they do all contain some content which I think you guys would like to see. So first up, I have this clip of me in a Stalingrad, and that is an Odin in front of me, the new Tier 8 premium German battleship, not out yet. It's only in the hand of, I believe, super testers right now. But anyway, I am in the Stalingrad, the Tier 10 Soviet reward ship, premium ship, and I am pushing in with him to see it. Oh, I just sitted out, I believe, a Seattle out there in the distance. And our team is being very campy, if you can't tell by the map, so I figured I'd go and help this guy in the Stalingrad out as he pushes up into the sea cap. Now is the... oh, hi, Vanguard. And you can tell by my surprised reaction there, I thought the Vanguard had already been sunk, but I wasn't paying attention. But anyway, so... Stalingrad's not exactly a brawler, but I decided just to go ahead and push in with the Odin anyway to give him some support, because he was fully going on in there. You can hear my secondaries going off in a Stalingrad as we fight 2 Smolensk, a Hindenburg, a North Carolina, and a Vanguard. So I put out 2 fires right there. Smolensk 5 kilometers away. He has beached himself. Ooh, look at that. Nice juicy target where the Stalingrad Stalinium shells can penetrate the Stalinium armor of the Smolensk and neutralize it. Oh, hi, FDG, Amalfi, and something else coming up from behind. So we are completely surrounded at this point. And up there went the Odin. Hello, other Smolensk. Take aim at him with my rear turret. Nicked him there. And I got some unfavorable dispersion from the Stalingrad, but since it is a Stalingrad, I do have the reload module equipped. I am about ready to fire again at the Smolensk, as I am angling to make sure my bow armor face toward the bulk of their fleet up there, and my stern toward the fleet behind us. And that looks like a nice salvo, but what was that? Someone sent me a friend request on the Epic Games launcher, and it decided to yoink me out of the match. So that happened. Hindenburg broadside in front of me 5 kilometers away. I'm just trying to get shells off before I go down, and I'm still alive. Someone in chat's begging their team to kill me, and there I go. Now granted, I am not sure if the 2 or 3 seconds that I was out of the game due to the Epic Games launcher would have made that much of a difference, but boy was that annoying. But also a really nice push from that Odin and myself in the Stalingrad. We took out 2 of their Smolensk and definitely helped get our team on the move. We did go on to win this match. Anyway, there I am expressing my disdain for the Epic Games launcher in chat. I did think it was an update, because normally I don't even get any friends in the Epic Games store, because I just have it for Red Dead Redemption on PC. Anyway, this match right here, I'm in the Tier 8 premium German aircraft carrier Graf Zeppelin. If you look up at the scoreboard, we are 2-5. Myself and a Seattle against, there's a Nelson, an Amagi, a Kitakazi, and the Shokaku left alive on the enemy team. Now, for those that don't know, Graf Zeppelin is by far the worst carrier in the game right now. Maybe not the worst. No, it is the worst carrier in the game, tier for tier. This thing is terrible. They've nerfed it and changed so many things about it that it just sucks, but I still take it out every now and then for giggles. And anyway, so the situation... oh, hi, Nelson. So I have AP bombers right now. I'm like, okay, that Nelson has 200 health left. I just gotta freaking nick his superstructure, and he's dead. So naturally I start to fly over, and keep in mind, Nelson does not have that great of an AA suite, and he's shredding my planes already. Drop the bombs, and I get a no damage pin on the Nelson. Now, no damage pins were supposed to be removed, and even if you pinned a module, which I'm pretty sure I pinned his turret, that was still supposed to deal some damage to the Nelson, but as you can see, it did not. Before I can get... nope, I do get my last bomb off, and naturally it misses because Graf Zeppelin. It's like, alright, well, I'm going to launch the rocket planes now to go on and take out that Nelson. See, the Nagato is also pushing up to our cap as well. Seattle is moving in to try and do what he can to hold them back, but it doesn't look like he has accidentally sailed into the side of an island right now. So I am also just trying to get to the cap as fast as I can to hopefully hit the Nelson, kill him, take out, well, not take out, or at least hit the DD that is capping the cap. That way I can reset it. and then I'll deal with the Nelson after that, or just keep focusing on resetting the cap. Because the way most of these games go, when the team is outnumbered like this, sometimes the destroyer will just leave the cap just because he wants to farm some more damage. I mean, hey, it's just a Seattle and a Graf Zeppelin, which pretty much everyone knows is trash nowadays. So it wouldn't be uncommon for this destroyer to leave the cap, but you can see he's got a nice little smoke screen there that he's more than likely just going to camp in. So the enemy carrier has found me and is trying to get planes off on me. Graf Zeppelin does have a pretty good AA suite, and it does get its automatic fighters. There's the Kitakaze. It has just revealed itself. Getting my planes out on the Nelson, aim for a superstructure, and goodbye Nelson. Started a fire on him too. Sure, why not just give me that on top of that. Alright, here is the Kitakaze. Look how close the bar is to being completed on the cap circle, and ooh, thankfully tag him one time and get a nice little reset, although it wasn't a complete reset. So now I'll have left our torpedo bombers, so I launch them. And if you haven't noticed, the Seattle has been taken out. So now it's me versus a Kitakaze, a Nagato, and a Shokaku. There were the Shokaku's planes flying as fast as they could toward my carrier. I'm going to drop some torpedoes at the Nagato on my way to the cap. The torpedo planes are the only ones I had in a significant number, and plus they're quicker than the rocket planes anyway. So I do get one hit on the Nagato, and right about here I realized, oh crap, I need to get my carrier turned into the Nagato. That way the armor of the Graf Zeppelin can be at its most effective, because Graf Zeppelin actually does have some pretty good armor. And now the Nagato is coming into my secondary range. Graf Zeppelin has some terrifying secondaries. I don't have manual secondaries, and it's just the secondaries on Graf Zeppelin, they're so accurate, they hit so hard that they can chew their way through pretty much anything, and I literally mean pretty much anything. So now with the torpedo planes, I'm just trying to find this Kitakaze, trying to see where he's hiding at, because he's out of smoke. He just used it, and there I go. Get the Nagato with the secondaries on the Graf Zeppelin, and unfortunately I just spot him as I recall my torpedo planes, but I can still get my rocket planes there and take him out now because I know where he's at. But unfortunately the score ticks over and we do wind up losing that match. So that was a bit of a heartbreaking almost clutch right there. And I was also setting my Graf Zeppelin to go sail right in the middle and meet that Shokaku so my secondaries could just melt him. Oh, Graf Zeppelin. I still managed to finish in the top 3 on that team somehow. Oh, what you used to be. And yes, look at this wonderful matchmaking through towards my way here. I went a Grosse Furs first, and it threw me into Ocean in the current meta of HE spam everything to death. Oh my god. And naturally, just like every time I get Ocean, this happens. It spawns me on the other side of the map, away from everyone else. I'm the one battleship with the one cruiser and the one destroyer on the eastern side of the map, and everyone else is on the western side of the map, and naturally we're all going to lemming up to A and do whatever after that. But of course, I'm on the other side of the map in the hugely detectable Grosse Furs first, and I have to sail to the other side of the map to join up with my team. So thankfully, the already announced German battleship buffs will make this situation a little bit more tolerable when they do come out in 8.11, but that's still some time away. So I'm stuck with the current iteration of Grosse Furs. That's actually not terrible dispersion there, but I am also shooting at another Furs first. I was aiming a little bit high, trying to hit his upper belt armor, but it just resulted in, well, one pin and one torpedo protection hit. So this Kleber, by the way, he was the fellow that went and capped C for his enemy team. Now he's in A, and he's been a terrifying little devil that's been surprisingly hard to deal with. So Vladivostok is the only battleship on my team that's within my range. Well, the Tirpitz is now too, but the Vladivostok is just so much closer. And I get not terrible hits for hitting him from the front with AP. There's the Kleber. And everyone, naturally, because of the current meta, is just sitting back, waiting for something to happen. Not sure what. There's a Tashkent. I was going to shoot at him just because, again, he was the only thing within reasonable range. And, you know, heck, at that low of health, if I just would have clipped him, that would have been enough. So now got a Seattle out there around 17-ish kilometers, and he's undetected now. There's the Vladivostok again, so I guess who I'm going to shoot at again, the Vladivostok. Now, Ocean is an incredibly rare map. I really haven't seen this map. I think the last time I got this map was on a stream, and that was like before I even had 2,000 subscribers. It's been a while since I've been on Ocean. So this Kleber now is traveling around at the speed of light, and he's actually about to wander within the range of my secondary, so I select him for my manual secondaries. And there they go. I'm trying to gauge how fast he's going, which is terribly fast. So he starts to turn. I kind of try to guess where he's going to turn at. I let the shells go. And unfortunately, I'd give him a little bit too much lead. Sad panda. And again, naturally, since this is Ocean, both teams have basically clumped up at the southwest and northwest corners of them. Actually, looks like they're more at the northeast. And yeah, this is normally how Ocean goes. It's like one of our cruisers out there all alone over by the sea cap with, I think that, yeah, with a destroyer for his only company. There's that Seattle. Looks like he's slowing down to avoid hitting that sinking hull right there, and I try to take advantage of that as best as I can. But he turns instead of just coming to a stop. I do manage to nick him though and get an overpin. And now at this point, I'm like, okay, well, we need to kind of get a push going up here now. So I'm going to go ahead and try to push up into A. And you can see this Worcester's kind of going with me. This Fletcher is kind of going with me. Oh, there's that Seattle again. He's turning. I'm turning to adjust. And looks like I might hit him from behind. And ooh, some nice dispersion from the GK. And I get a Citadel for 2,000 damage. Ain't that just about right, you know? Oh, hi, Moskva and Musashi and Montana, who's broadside onto me. It's about to get a little spicy and up in here. So I'm looking at the turrets, and at this point, I didn't realize that this Montana was only, I think, like 15 kilometers away from me at this point. And here I go. There's the Montana. I'm typing a little bit in chat. And we are currently one ship up on them, however. We are one ship up, and we do have the points advantage currently. I overestimate the speed on that Montana. She's just creeping forward. She's not going full blast. Kleber comes back within secondary range. Thankfully, I do have Hydro going right here, so I can spot his torpedoes. And at this point, I am the furthest battleship up on my team right now. And you're going to notice people are suddenly going to start paying a lot more attention to me now. But let's look at the Kleber's. Ooh, they want that Worcester that was pushing up with me. Let's look at the Kleber's. Simply just too fast for my secondary gunners to keep up. And I'm not really scoring any big. Oh, look, I got one hit on him out of all that. So Montana broadside onto me. I think he's only like 13 kilometers away now. And no joy. Oh, actually some joy. That nice little 7,000 damage hit there. And oh, Kerfer's shooting me now, and yep, there's that Montana. Now I'm in a bit of a tight situation here. I've got a Musashi in front of me, who, if I turn to avoid the Montana, I'm simply just going to get the crap slapped out of me by the Musashi. So now I'm just trying to get the best hit that I can on this Montana. I'm targeting with my secondaries now to get him out of my trouble, so I can just worry about this group of ships in front of me. And it does look like the team is kind of starting to push up now. Whether or not that's due to me, I don't think so. I think it's just that they're finally being chased from the eastern side by that group of enemy ships coming out of sea. So now again, I'm just trying to tank the best that I can. I'm in a really bad situation here. And aiming at the Montana, aiming a little low, try to hit a Citadel. Get an okay pin there, 5,000 damage. Turning up wide to get the rear turrets on target, because I know I'm going to go down now. I need to take this guy with me. So I get taken out by the Montana, but I managed to take the Montana with me with that last salvo from my rear turrets. I don't like this map in this current meta. This map wasn't that bad when I first started playing, but now it's just, you just wait for the DDs on one team to kill the DDs on the enemy team, and then it just kind of crumbles from there because no one really wants to push up till either all the destroyers are dead or till all the HE spammers are dead, and so forth and so on, and such is life. Alright guys, so those are just 3 clips that I thought you guys would enjoy. They wouldn't have made enough for a video by themselves, but together I felt they would be somewhat entertaining and interesting. So if you liked today's video, please drop a like, leave a comment, and subscribe. We are on our way to 6,000 subscribers. We're getting there really, really fast, and I cannot thank you guys enough for that. We've had an amazing week of growth here on the channel, and again, I cannot thank you guys enough for that. So I hope you're having a wonderful Friday, and I hope to catch all of you guys in the next one.